Morning, guys. My name's Rock Daniels, and I just wanted to start something a little new today to see if it works. And if it does, I'll keep doing it. And if not, I won't. This is going to be called Lexington Water Cooler News, which is just going to give you a glimpse of all the news in Lexington to keep you informed as to what's going on. So if you go into the office and you're standing around the water cooler, you're not completely in the dark. So I'll give you a synopsis of the news, weather, and sports. And I don't have any sponsors, so I guess you can say this is sponsored by me, Rock Daniels, realtor and contractor. So today's going to be very cold with a high of 35 and lows in the 30-degree range. So dress really warm. We'll have some occasional snow showers today. Winds will be blowing from the southwest between 10 and 20 miles an hour. Sunrise occurs today at 7:47 a.m., while sunset occurs at 5:52 p.m. So make the most of the sunlight while staying warm today. A man who killed two teenagers in a drunk driving accident was sentenced to 15 years yesterday in prison. Zachary Smith, who's 32, cut a plea deal last November on 2 counts of second-degree manslaughter, operating on a suspended license and revoked license. An aggravated charge of operating a vehicle under the influence, not having registration plates, and failing to maintain insurance. He was charged with killing 16-year-old Haley Smith and her brother, 19-year-old Andrew Smith, in the 2021 crash. Zachary Smith must also pay $13,000 in restitution. On January 9th, 2021, Zachary Smith was driving a Ford Explorer inbound on Athens-Boonesboro Road around 7 p.m. Governor Beshear is encouraging cities and towns in Kentucky to improve their efforts to combat the drug crisis by applying for certification as a recovery-ready community. The program was created in June 2022 and is run by the Office of Drug Control Policy, the Advisory Council for Recovery-Ready Communities, and Volunteers of America Mid-States. Communities in Kentucky can apply for this certification, which assesses their services for residents dealing with drug or alcohol addiction in 3 areas: prevention, treatment, and recovery support. On Wednesday night, the yearly count of homeless individuals in Lexington, called Lex Count, took place. Many volunteers joined the city's Office for Homeless Prevention and Intervention, as well as the Lexington Rescue Mission, to gather the number of people living unsheltered or in emergency shelters in the city. The city reported that this year's Lex Count had the most volunteers ever, with around 150 people signed up. During a 2-hour period, volunteers went out in teams to help the city understand the homeless community better and how to better serve them. A man charged with murder in a shooting outside of Fayette Mall in 2020 pled guilty to an amended charge of second-degree manslaughter and criminal mischief. Jessen Stateman waived formal proceedings on his trial, and he will be charged on March 9th. A tragic event that resulted in the death of a University of Kentucky student has deeply affected the community and caught the attention of state senators. District 4 State Senator Robbie Mills has observed that instances of hazing have increased in recent years and wants to bring attention to that issue. To address this, he has filed a bill called Lofton's Law, which will impose criminal charges on organizations or students found guilty of hazing, including those in high school. The charges can range from Class D felony to Class A misdemeanor, depending on the type of injury, whether it was mental, sexual, or physical, and whether the action resulted in a death. Not a whole lot in sports today, but I do know that after the decisive win over Vanderbilt, a lot of people have laid off their contempt of the way John Calipari has been coaching the men's basketball team. So I look forward to seeing how he continues to coach throughout the rest of the season. I did want to take a moment to spotlight one of our local businesses. If you get a chance, go support Bourbon in Toulouse, located in Chevy Chase. It's hard to believe that it's been 19 years since my good friends Will P. Ratt and Kevin Heathcote first took that huge leap of faith to open a cozy little Cajun and Creole joint. Will was a musician and Kevin was an elementary school teacher. But through hard work and dedication and a whole lot of love, they made it work. Today, the restaurant continues to put some wonderful dishes out there. So you have an opportunity, stop by there, support a local restaurant. Remember, when you buy local, you're supporting someone's dream in your community. And most of your dollars spent stays in your community. All right? All right, guys. You have a great day. Enjoy every minute of it. And if you have a chance, hit the subscribe button on my YouTube channel so you can stay up to date every single day with what's going on here in Lexington at Lexington Water Cooler News, featuring your very own Rock Daniels. As always, if you have any real estate or construction needs, give me a call, shoot me a text.